Hi guys, how are you all doing? This is Homely Recipes. Welcome back to my YouTube channel where I, Martha Musimi, show you how to make easy home meals that are easy to prepare with ingredients readily available at your nearest local market. So today I'm going to show you how to make Viazi Karai the Swahili way. This is a Swahili food that is a delicacy at the coast, and I want you to enjoy this meal. I'm going to show you the traditional way, how the great grandmothers of the Swahili tradition make their Viazi Karai. So we are going to need some potatoes. I have thoroughly cleaned the potatoes, so that's the first step. Thoroughly clean your potatoes, don't peel. Clean them with their peel on. So I'm going to use 5 medium potatoes. We are going to need some color. I'm using yellow food color. You're going to need some salt and then some flour, and of course vegetable oil for frying that you're going to see later, and some water. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my potatoes in here. This is the traditional way. Add some water until it fills. Then add some salt. Just like that. You see, the potatoes have been submerged in the water. So I'm going to bring this to a boil and let the potatoes cook until when I put a fork inside, it goes through really nicely, but not overcooked. So let's take this to the heat and let the potatoes cook. We are just going to see how just ready they should be before going to the next step. So guys, as our potatoes are still boiling, we are going to make the flour paste for our Viazi Karai. We'll need all-purpose flour. So I'm going to add some here. Just like that. So once we have our all-purpose flour here, we're going to add some food coloring. I'm using yellow. So the food coloring depends on how much you love your potatoes. Do you love them too yellow or just a little bit? Just add the food color to your liking. So I'm going to add just a little bit of salt to the flour because we are boiling our potatoes with salt. So I'm gonna mix this, and then I add some water gradually as I mix. You see that? I need to form a thick paste, but not too thick, just right. Let me just show you. So I'm gonna mix this. You see that? I love the yellow color. Still thick. Need more water. Like that. Look at that, the paste is really nice. So this is what you want. Not too thick, not too thin. If it's too thin, it's gonna be too runny, which is not going to stick really nicely on your potatoes. And if it's too thick, you're gonna have a big cover on your potatoes. But just when it's just this is just the right flour for what you need. Let me use this so that you can see what I mean. You see that? That's the kind of result you want, like that. So let's check our potatoes if they're ready. So our potatoes are nice and boiled. Using a fork, I'm just going to put a fork through. That's what I meant. You see, when it's just ready like that, and that's our potatoes are ready. Look at that. You don't need too overcooked, just like this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove them here. Okay. Then put them here on another bowl. So I'm going to let this cool down. I'm going to let this cool down so that I can handle removing the peel like that. So let this cool down and then we go to the next step. So using a small knife, you just remove the upper peel. You see how easy this is? Look at that. Look at the peel coming out so thin. That's why I'm telling you this is the traditional way. And here I have very minimal waste of my potatoes. Look at that. It's coming out really nicely. And I have my potato still intact. So we do this. So here is our potato. Look, it's so easy. So easy. So let's peel the next one. Just take it and peel like that. Just like that. Zero waste. Look at my peels. Very minimal waste. Very minimal waste. Look at that. Rather than just peeling the potatoes first. Look at that. I'm actually enjoying doing this. You do that. You see? They're still warm. They're not fully cooled. You do that. And there we have it. Our second potato ready. Just remove any blemishes like that. So I'm going to do this for the rest of my potatoes. So in the meantime, what I'm going to do, I'm going to heat my vegetable oil. Here is my vegetable oil as I finish up peeling. So let's heat this until it's 180 degrees or until it's hot enough to deep fry. So let me heat this as I continue peeling my potatoes. So I'm done. You can just remove the blemishes like that. So look at the amount of peels that have come from 5 potatoes. This is not the amount of peels that would have come out if I was just peeling them raw without boiling. I have very minimal waste, and this is the tradition that they actually use to reduce the waste from the potatoes and have the potatoes as whole as possible. So let me throw this and then I cut the potatoes and show you. So here we have our potatoes. Because they're medium size, I'm going to cut them into quarter. the first half like that, and then like that. Just big potatoes like that, like that. If they were too big, or if they are too big, you can do 6, but these are medium. And if they're small, you can have them as whole like that. These are going to fry really fast. So here are our potatoes. I've diced them. So you remember our paste. So I'm going to put my potatoes inside and coat like that. So this is what I'm going to dip in my hot vegetable oil. So let me put my potatoes inside and just coat them like that. Don't overcrowd. You can always put some, take them to the frying oil, to the heating oil, and then you come add more as you progress. So I think this is enough. So let's go and dip this into our oil. So you remember how I taught you how to test your oil? Dip a wooden stick. If you see some furious bubbles like that, you know your oil is ready for some deep frying. So let's put in our potatoes like that. Whoa! Just put them one by one. Don't overcrowd the pan, just put enough. And this is going to cook quite fast because we already boiled our potatoes. So let's wait for this to cook. So in the meantime, let's make some dip for Viazi Karai. And this dip is the coast dip, the Swahili one. So this is Ukwaju. This is the Ukwaju when it's from the tree. I just plucked a chunk here and then dipped it into hot water. Let it sit for 30 minutes, and then using my clean hands, I squeezed it, and then it produced a thick paste like this. This is what we eat our Viazi Karai at the coast with. So I have this ready. I'm gonna need 2 cloves of garlic and some chili flakes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to finely mince my garlic and then finely chop my onion. So let's turn our potatoes. Wow, look at that, guys. So that the other side cooks too. Just careful so that you don't get burnt. So let this other side cook, and then we can cook the second batch. So here we have my finely minced, finely chopped onion and finely minced garlic. Then my ukwaju. So I'm going to add them here inside, like that. Stir this, and then also put my chili flakes. These chili flakes are so hot. Oh God. So I'm gonna taste. Oh God, wow, this is so good. So I'm gonna set this aside until when our potatoes are ready. Viazi Karai. So these are ready. Let's take them out. Just careful. Look at how nice they look. So you put them in a paper towel so that they can drain excess oil. Then you can remove this so that they don't get burnt with the second batch. So give the oils just half a minute for it to heat up a bit again. So a second batch going in. I forgot to mention, ukwaju is very acidic. So ukwaju is very acidic. In English, it's called tamarind. You can add some sugar just to reduce the acidity. If the acidity is high. So here I'm adding some sugar. So I'm stirring. So you taste to your liking, and then you serve it with your Viazi Karai. So as for me, I'm waiting for my Viazi to be ready so that I can serve. So let's turn. This looks so nice. So let's wait for the other side to cook. So I'm going to cook my last batch. I have the last batch, and then we serve. So guys, our Viazi Karai are ready. I just put some lemon peels just for the color. You can totally eat this without them. This is just to make it pop up with some green. Serve it with the ukwaju like I had shown you. So look at how nice this is, and the inside is well cooked. Look at that. So how you serve it, you just take that, dip, and eat. Thank you so much guys for watching this video through the end. I hope you try this recipe out. You're gonna love it. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like this video, and also don't forget to leave a comment. Bye bye.